Greetings and salutations, and welcome to a dismal day, Thursday, August 7th, 2025. And I call it dismal. Usually, you know, it's a rainy day is nice from time to time, but this has been 4 days straight. And this ain't no summer weather. This is shit you would expect in October, November, February, March. Anyway, thank goodness it stopped raining. So, everybody's still standing. It's the greenhouse. The elderberries are mostly picked and harvested, except there were quite a few left that needed to complete their transition to the black harvestable ones. Haven't started with the figs yet. Sold most of the squash, those sweet spaghetti squashes. Blueberries are almost done for the year, although there's a little bit left down there. It's house still standing. It's water tower, shed, Gertrude, tool shop, greenhouses, screenhouse, and check on Titan. Titan is where I left it at 57%. Somebody has stolen one of my onions. Bastards. But that's good to know. So at least one of my onions was mostly fully developed. Kale is kicking ass. Ladies, looking good. Beans, not so hot. I think I've learned that beans don't like the greenhouse. What beans really like is the screenhouse. Yes, they are very happy growing in the screenhouse. Kale, those kales didn't get to explode this year because of the beans primarily, and this one especially stayed small, but now it's getting a lot more light. Hydroponics are kicking ass. I'm gonna have to do a pretty sizable harvest this week. Yep, everybody's good, everybody's alive, everybody's getting better and bigger. Very good. I got agronomics results back from the North Carolina agronomics research laboratories. So I'll post that up. Rain barrels are all full. Very nice. Life is peachy. Acorn squash are growing, which is great. Got lots of acorn squash coming this year. That's awesome. Awesome. The last of my spaghetti squash is looking good. And that one over there I covered in some chicken wire, and so that appears to be quite happy and not attacked by the local raccoon. So for this Thursday, life is peachy. Peace. It is now Saturday, and let's see, I have erected the extra support in the greenhouse and spent pretty much all day yesterday distributing water and pisswasser to our already drenched landscape, and you know, just doing random farming sort of activities. So nothing special going on there. But today is harvest day, so I've got these gems, which are elderberries, and my first 3 figs of the season, looking big and fat and plump. That's gonna be good eating. Bless you. And that's all. And now it's time for an ode to a beautiful sight. And it's still getting better. Yeah. A little piece of content, something routine and mundane. Time to show the world the feeding of the biogas digester. Yes, that which, well, in addition to flushing the toilet, of course, feeding the biogas digester is a weekly thing, and this is its feeding port, and it's often sludgy, well, liquidy, dirty. It's dirty, which doesn't bother me any, but anyway, so what I have here is my usual load from the city. So we got some eggshells, and we got some banana peels, and we got a couple of greens in there, and and bones, chicken wing bones. Looks like I got a bunch of seeds from one of my squash. One of these I've got crab legs in. Because the divinity of keeping families together. Yes, Mom made crab legs. So that's great calcium for the digester, and so it's time to feed it. Feed the beast. This is the beast I want to feed, not that filthy system beast. It's a little much for now. I can feed it small portions at a time. Of course, these shells are. Sometimes it takes a good amount of force to get everything down there. It's a solid plastic tube, so shouldn't have any troubles on the way down. And so now that's all submerged, and just to get it released into the bag, you gotta shove it all the way through. It gets a little hard towards the end there because there's the bend. You got to get past that, so it really helps how the scoop is oriented. So I gotta always keep track of that. So the slant ought to be facing up, and that helps me slide over that hoop. And so that's bag one. Crab legs. Crab legs for calcium. And here's bag two, which is the random bones and wings and as is often the case, it smells fabulous. The smell kind of gets to you after some time. Sometimes, most of the time, I really consider the smell is a gift and a blessing, and usually it doesn't really. I mean, it smells when you're feeding the thing, but most of the time at the house, I don't smell it. Every now and then, a breeze will come, and I'll smell the digester. But that's the smell of free fuel. So one does come to appreciate it. Anyway, so that's me feeding the digester, and oh, well, yeah, I've got a bunch of greens from the greenhouse, and stuff that the caterpillars got too, because I did neglect to do neem oil a week ago. So I got some caterpillars. So it's all sprayed now and everything looks clear, but I had to do some cleaning, and so I will generally use a nice pile of greens as the last thing to go in the tube, because that generally tends to clean out all the slop on the way down to the tube, and what'll bounce back is just the biogas water, a little bit of water, because as you notice here, there's a lot of goo and stuff churned up in there. So if the last thing I feed it is grass or fallen leaves or scrap from the greenhouse or something green, it scrubs the tube on the way down and kind of forces all that other particulate matter into the bag and into the digester, so it could do its thing, and it'll be relatively clean at the feeding tube. So there you have it.